Well, shit. Why am I being so... Oh, I'm saying such rude words. Next issue that I have just discovered. Now, got all this working and this is great. Then I suddenly had a thought, and that hurts, believe me. There's a thing called a fan. It goes on there. Oh dear. So I think I think it fouls. I'm gonna have to either space it forward, which I don't think is an option because of the radiator. There's just not enough room. So I think I'm going to have to trim each of these blades so that they don't hit the compressor. Now I know you're all beginning, oh God, you're going to lose cooling. Well, don't forget, I'm also putting an electric fan on the front. So whilst I may lose a bit by trimming this, I should gain a bit with the electric fan. Keep your fingers crossed that I'm correct. Oh boy, isn't this fun? Oh dear. One pace forward, two back. Yeah, I think I'm going to take about an inch or more off of each blade. Crap. Then I got to round them. Then I got to re-powder coat this fan. All right, this is an opportunity. I did this fan in a mix of chrome and yellow that I had. What colour do you think I should do it? Ooh, maybe red. Gosh. What do you think, guys? I'm open to suggestions. And naughty ones as well. All right. Bugger. I gotta chop the fan about. But hey, what the hell? This is what it's all about. Let me know what you think. I would appreciate your views. I'm not going to be doing this for a little while yet, so yeah, you have time to comment before I do it. Change of plan. Yes, I was originally going to cut these off. I am going to mark each one of these at approximately 1 inch in and then bend it. I hope it won't cause too many problems. If it does, I'll have to rethink. But that's the plan at the moment. 1 inch in on every one and bend it. Who is it sung that song? Bend it, shape it, any way you want it. As long as you love it, it's all right. Who sung that song? Ha ha ha. Okay, it was bend me, shape me, not bend it, shape it. But who was it? Well, it ended up as 1.5 inches to be sure. And well, you may be wondering how I managed to get them all the same. Well, it's a good old woodworking tool. Yes, a gauge. Can't remember what they called these. Marker gauge? Something along those lines. This one happens to have twin points or single point. Something I've had for years. That allowed me to make sure I get it all at the same distance. Now all I got to do is figure out how I'm going to make sure I bend it equally. I think I'm going to put some angle iron in the vise so that the sharp edge is on the line. Not sure. This is something I'm going to have to figure out because I want to make sure that I do them all the same distance or the same bend. But if you look at it, I mean, even just while it's resting on the towel here, you can see that blade is touching and this one isn't. So they're not dead accurate anyway, these blades. Yeah. So I might not worry too much, but I want to try and get it as close as I can, and obviously I want to make sure that it looks aesthetically pleasing. I think what I'm probably going to do, as I said, I put a piece of angle iron in the vise, then I should be able to pull it. I think I've got the strength, shall we say, to be able to pull it and bend it, and it'll be a pleasant curve, and maybe I'll put some kind of guide on the vise so that I pull it down to a certain point and then stop. That will take some thought. That'll be something I will show you when I figure it out. Just a comment for those of you who are thinking, well, why don't you just put a spacer on the fan and space it forward? Well, it's quite simple. It will hit the radiator, or it will hit the radiator shroud. And neither of those options are viable. So just in case you were thinking, oh, that's all he's got to do now is put a spacer on there. No, that's not going to work. Okay, so this is in now. My plan, don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to bend this and see how good it is before I bend the rest of them. Then I think what I'm going to try and do is take a piece of wood and cut it to the same angle that of the bend that works. If that works, then I'll cut the piece of wood and then bend the rest of them. God, how many have I got to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the little fuckers. Okay, let's give it a go and see where we get to. Well, it appears this is the angle that I need to go to. And here's the piece of wood. There you go. Oops. There you go. Level there and there. So that will give me, oops, excuse me. That will give me the angle I need for each blade. So now I've got to bend 12 of them. Hang on, don't go away. Stay there. I don't know if I can do this, but I'll try to show you. Hang on. Yes, I know it's dark in there, isn't it? Now, okay, remember it's got a sorry, this is a very strange way of doing videoing. It will go back another quarter-ish. Oops. Trying to show you this without undoing everything. So I should, in theory, be okay. There's only one way I'm going to find out, of course. And that is now what I need to do is take the belt off, undo the water pump bolts, bolt this on and make sure that that doesn't hit before I bend the rest of them. So let's get on and do that. All right, this. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it misses it. Well, and the closest point is there, and that's probably 1/4 of an inch clear. I think we'll be okay. I don't think the fan will flex back enough. No, it's not going to flex that much. There you go. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to bend it to that point on every blade. So it'll still give it a bit of, you know, stuff. Maybe even it'll help cool the compressor, who knows. So I've got to bend them out of the way. As I said, did decide better than cutting them. Right, so let's get on, get the rest of those bent, and I'll show you that in my next video. Not this one, because I want to pump this one out today. Yep. happy with that. Oh, I've also decided I am going to get that new camera. I just completed a job on a customer's car. It's given me enough money, so I'm just going to do a bit more research before I bite the bullet and do it. And then hopefully you'll get better sound quality than you're currently getting. That's the trouble, I'm such a liar. I'm going to put it in this video. There it is, bent. Looks like a turbo fan, doesn't it? Oh, my car's turbocharged now. Ha 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 ha. All right, let's bolt it up to the car and see. Yep, there it is, fitted. Yeah, it's only 2 bolts. Let's see. You and I are going to see this for the first time. Now, yes, it looks closer than it really is. I mean, this is at the point, the furthest point out of the compressor, and as you can see, I got a good gap there. Don't look at the blade down here because it looks it looks wrong. See what I mean about these blades? They're not even, are they? I may have to do a little playing with the blades, mark each one and say, okay, you know, that's not good enough, give it a tug, that's better, you know, something along those lines. We will see, we will play with it, try and get them all approximately the same distance away. I may even have to use a ruler and measure it. And that's what I will do. I'll measure it from here to the edge of the blade. When it's at a certain point on here, I'll put a little pen mark on there and deal with it that way. Okay, really, that is it now. Go in that garage, go do some shit.